Guys, welcome back. BDCKR here. We're back with another multiplayer online team showcase.
Yep.
And today we're going to be trying out a little bit of a lower stat team. We were trying out an all-silver team.
Right, and we've done an all-silver team before. Our strategy is a little different now, mainly because of how Tantu Totem has changed the whole landscape. So I think the most important person to put on your team actually is Wonder Woman, because of her passive, where she gets a boost to her special for each time she blocks up to 3 times. So a great strategy is to bring her in, block, do a special 1, do a huge amount of damage. There's the splash damage from the League of Assassins Adept Knives, and she can wipe out most teams on her own. If she knocks out the first one, she's got all her power back, and she's got 2 shots because we've given her both the Tantu Totem and the Master's Death card.
Yeah.
And we don't have to worry about somebody cutting down on our power gem because we've got Green Lantern as our support card, and he's our tank, but without Astro Harness. Actually, just sort of, part of me wants to make the point that Astro Harness isn't nearly as important as the Tantu Totem.
Boom.
And so this doesn't. Yeah, he's got. See, splash damage is really, they're coming in with 0 health, well, with 1 health, I should say. And
yeah, that's crazy. That was so quick.
Yeah, and it doesn't. Part of the reason why the silver team is so easy is because you're going to be facing lower stat teams, and you're going to get guys that don't have all the top legendary gear.
Yeah, and as we've mentioned before, if you look at the way that stats are balanced, the earlier characters, like bronzes especially, but silvers to a lesser extent, are more of glass cannons.
Right.
So looking at
similar
stats,
their health doesn't ramp up as fast as the golds, right?
Yeah, so looking at the online multiplayer, we're not sure exactly how the stats are calculated, but it seems like you're basically having proportionally more damage than you would have if you're using silvers or bronzes.
Right.
So when you're fighting against golds, they have an easier time killing you, but you also have an easier time killing them.
Right. Yeah. The other thing, I don't know if you might have noticed, but well, if it becomes an issue later on, we'll show you more. But Nightwing's got a different kind of loadout. But man, all right. So see, now they're already getting tougher, but they're already way tougher than our team as far as stats goes. Are we gonna be able to do it? Oh, too bad. I was hoping to see the problem sometimes is when they tag in, they get priority when they do a special if they actually do it fast.
Yeah.
So Nightwing is interesting, but he may not become a factor, but he's in the first slot so that if there's somebody that needs a little bit of softening up to drain, what I don't want to do is take a chance that we end up losing our sort of the star of the team, who's Wonder Woman. And so he's got his power to Scream Sticks, which is very typical because the third ability of, I think it's unblockable chance. Either way, basic damage boost, crit chance, really good in your basic damage dealer. We've also given Razzle Scimitar to give him the first bar of power immediately, and for power drain on his combo ender, which is a double hit, so you drain more than a lot of guys. You drain more than almost everybody except for maybe the Jessica Cruz and some of the guys that get extra hits on the combo ender when they have special teammates like Deathstroke. But he's also got Gingold. I always say this wrong. Gingold Soda. Mainly because, combined with his passive, where he only takes 50% damage on basic attacks.
It's another 30%. Oh.
Yeah, you know what? That was a problem. She did her special right away, so I didn't have a chance to either block and...
Oh, see, we can't show it off. We no longer have the ability to show off his basic damage reduction because we didn't take any basic damage.
Okay, John Stewart's going to tag in with the bar.
Just took dead.
Yeah, but what's cool is, because of his charged disc, he actually takes way less damage when blocking. He's got 1 revive, but he's got a little bit of heal.
There we go. Yeah, that was almost nothing. Come on, come on, come on.
Okay, so as I was saying about Nightwing, he takes, I think, 80% less damage on basic hits. If we had decided to make him a tank instead of Green Lantern, then we could have given him Killer Croc companion gear, and he actually will take 0 damage from basic hits. Yeah,
and we'll have to show that off at some point. I guess that's a little bit of a... maybe spoiler, depending on if we make a video for anybody who's watching this one.
So, unusual for this, unlike some of the other percentages, this just straight adds up. He takes 50% damage because of his passive, reduce another 30% because of Gingold, and another 20% because of Killer Croc Companion Gear. Well, it's 20 and 31 of those two. I can't remember which one's which. And what you end up with is 0 basic damage. Problem is he's vulnerable to specials, but if his third gear is Razzle Scimitar, you keep on doing combat or draining and using a special to drain, you might actually get away with it.
Yeah.
Except when people tag in with power bars. So it's a really interesting way. The problem is his power to Scream Sticks gives you a third ability. They're all offensive. I like using Nightwing as an offensive character.
Yeah.
Because his tap combo is actually really good timing. So it's my own sort of resistance to the idea, even though this ability is really crazy good. So I'm draining him so I can bring in Wonder Woman quick, so I don't have to worry about her eating a special from Apocalypse Dark Side.
Oh crap.
That's okay. So the bleeding has been nerfed, so it's not that bad.
Yeah. There we go. Bonk and crap. Not worried about eating a special.
Yeah, but all right. So this is the good thing though. Even though she's got very little health, because it gives me a chance to do another special,
you
the
get
splash
your power
damage.
back,
Yeah,
too.
and we get the splash. Right, exactly. See, he's doing a decent amount of damage, right?
Yeah, let's see.
Even though
is
one
he gonna not even gonna get to hit us with basic damage. Let's see. Maybe? No. Not even.
See, so that's why I'm a little reluctant to use him as a straight up tank, because his tap combo is so fast
Yeah.
that hopefully if you're doing it right, he's not taking many hits at all. Oh, I want to point out too, so we're already up to 4,500 battle points. It's not the maximum, 5,000 is, but it took us after the first fight, right, that we were already up from 36, 45, 45. So that's the third fight that was 45, I think. And I believe this one should be 5,000. I mean, they're all Elite 7, level 50. I hate John Stewart Green Lantern because his passive with the shield at 10% health always slows everything down. So it's an interesting team. I think we could tweak it a little bit because, except for the first or that one fight where Green Lantern was the last man standing, like barely.
Yeah.
He's not useful all the time. Although, the way he's loaded out, he's actually still pretty good to mop up if we need to, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I can't get the
Boom.
special. It won't register special. It registers as a hit instead. I guess they're all going to come in with the
Pretty
shield.
much no health, too. There we go. Resurrect. That's fine. Wait. Oh, why did we still get power return?
That's interesting. So I wonder if a resurrect, when they get knocked out for resurrect, it still counts as a knockout. And we
But
still get power
normally
back.
it doesn't, I don't think, right? I think we've seen other times where it doesn't.
Normally we think it doesn't, and in other cases where it counts that way, it doesn't. So other things where
Yeah.
there's an effect.
'Cause you saw that, right?
I totally did.
I thought previously when we knock somebody out with Resurrect, it eats our power, right? The same way that Containment Suit Doomsday does it. But
Yeah,
we got power back there.
this-
Do you think that was a glitch, maybe?
I think that might be. It might be an error for sure. I don't know that that's the intention, right?
Yeah, because it doesn't seem like that's how it's supposed to work. That's weird.
All right, so we gotta pay attention. All right, so Batman clearly they front loaded him. He's a Elite 9. I mean, we're a silver team. We're facing an Elite 9 gold.
I mean, we have to pay attention, but I'm fairly confident that it doesn't do that. That you don't.
All right, so
get
we should be able to
power
see
back on
this.
the Resurrect.
We'll be able to see this on the Blackest Night team because they all will get a resurrect.
That's true.
Yeah, so this is just buying us time.
See,
I know it's
that's
not gonna
power
hit.
return. Then.
Yeah, see, it's not finishing the block. I'm trying to. That's crazy. Well, not really crazy, not literally crazy, but it's.
Okay. Now let's see. Oh, power return.
Yep.
That's weird. I didn't think it worked that way. Right?
I didn't think so either.
Said power return though, and it looks like we still got a bar. That's bizarre.
Well, she's gonna have 3 when she comes back in. But here's the beauty of it, right? When you have League of Assassins Adept Knives, even when they're down to 1 health, it's still worth doing. Shoot, the unblockable. It's his passive, right?
Yeah.
Unblockable special ones. See, 3,000 is pretty
Because
decent.
power shield isn't even getting knocked out, so that definitely wouldn't power return you.
That's true.
But that's weird. I didn't.
Oh, look at him tagging out.
Yeah.
And especially he tags right back in.
I was so confident. I thought for sure that wasn't how it worked on Resurrect, so you didn't get power return.
A lot of others don't. Like, the first resurrection doesn't count.
Yeah.
So it might be just this. Who knows?
That's weird.
We'll find out. I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter the same way.
Well, it matters a little bit for gameplay. You can plan around it.
Yeah. You're right. My problem is I'm always playing against it, so that's why I tagged her out so fast. Otherwise, I might have tried to use her special again, right?
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's even when the power hasn't returned, you can still tap it fast enough to trigger it.
Mm-hmm.
But then I have to hit it over and over because I can't trust to get the timing just right when they can sort of sneak in a tap attack or a special.
And that's interesting. I like that Injustice can still surprise us like that.
Mm-hmm.
There's still little stuff that we thought was one way or the other. Little complexities that you probably wouldn't notice until you've played a lot of the game.
Oh yeah, for
but
sure.
that actually do make a difference in how you play, just in subtle ways. Block. No blocks here.
Yeah,
There
see, but you can see it when I was trying to do the special right at the end. What it did was it treated it as a tap, and I think maybe my fingers are a little too thick, and I missed the special button.
Maybe.
But okay, so that really wasn't much of a challenge. You want to just do another quick run?
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
And maybe we can show a little bit more
seconds.
of Nightwing.
Yeah.
Because it at this point it becomes you could almost put anybody else. Green Lantern, I think he can't move out because he generates more power. So it means that whenever we see any power dampening people, like the Earth Solomon Grundy or Killer Frost, then we don't have to worry. She'll still get her 2 bars when she comes in. And really, I mean, she's doing her special one, so the second bar isn't necessary, but I like it because then you can follow through immediately if it doesn't finish them off.
Yeah.
And so this, in my mind, the kind of battle points you're getting is pretty much the same as like a low-level kind of gold team.
Yeah.
Well, not even low level, like just a low stat. Like our Ultra Flash, Containment Doomsday, and Regime Green Lantern team will generate just about as much battle points.
Yeah, and by the end of it, we're facing pretty much maxed out, just not super high stat gold teams.
Yeah.
So we're facing an interesting range of pretty much anybody. Theoretically, you could have like a lower elite level, lower level, like kind of top tier team.
Yep.
But so that means that we can basically fight whoever the system matches us up against.
Yep. The only trouble might potentially be a Red Sun team, but because we're silvers, the chance of us facing a Red Sun team that's properly geared and with a proper loadout, like a really strong legendary loadout, is low. So it's not going to be nearly as tough as if we were facing them with a maxed out gold team.
Let's see about getting whacked
look.
sometime. There it is.
267 is nothing.
Look at that health bar. You barely lost that angle that you get when you're at full health.
Yep.
Nothing.
So that was enough of showing Nightwing.
Yeah, we're dealing 28,000 with the special one. They're dealing,
and this is without the boost, right?
Yeah.
11,000 easy. I mean, in the old world before Tantu Totem, I think I would have preferred to have maybe Regime Flash in instead as a secondary basic damage. And I think we might have done that team before, which I really like because not only is he fast, but I just like his swipe combo. So there's 3,600.
Yeah.
Which is, not maximum, but I think ultimately after you're done all the fights, including the bonus, you probably lose out on about, I'd say 5,000 battle points. So instead of 50 something, you get about 50.
And it's fun, and the fights are pretty fast still too.
Yeah.
That's the one thing. Depending for how quick the fights are, and how much that actually matters, it always depends on how long your loading screens are.
Yes.
So it depends more on your device than your actual strategy. But quick fights also mean that the amount of battle points you're getting per minute is a little better.
Yeah. So the danger here with Rebirth Raven is, I guess, if the animation for our special doesn't last long enough so that when she tags in, it's possible for us to give up our power. She's going to block but won't matter. Oh, it did matter. I thought he wouldn't be able to block enough. All right, so she doesn't grab it. The animation lasts long enough. I was afraid she wouldn't, but
Sounds good. There we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
but you see what I mean though. You were pointing out from the previous fight. This fight too. Nightwing, we used him a bit.
Yeah.
Didn't take a single hit.
Yeah. I think no, he did take. He had a little bit of damage on him. Was that splash damage?
Oh, good point. All right, we might have to
He
look back at the footage.
He wasn't at full. I looked at the top corner and it was straight up and down. It wasn't that kind of
Okay.
slightly sloped out.
All right. So, sorry. So maybe the 3,600, 4,000, and then the next one will be 4,500, and then another one 4,500, and then we're gonna be into the 5,000s.
Yeah.
All right. Who's our danger? So she's probably the danger. He's tough too. It's really just the stun on tagging.
Yeah.
And if we finish the last person off with a special, then the animation usually is enough that we don't get stunned. Oh, remember that last fight where as he was tagging in, he was doing his whipping past us, trying to stun us, and we did our special.
Oh yeah,
So
we
that
whacked
was
him
great-
as he came back into frame.
Yeah.
Almost
I love those,
cinematic.
yeah, I love those little surprises, right, where something happens that. There we go. And what's good about our special one is it's got distance, right?
Yeah. So it doesn't matter.
See, I meant to hit special. I guess you can see from the dots I was meaning to hit special one, but it didn't. It didn't take.
There we go. Man,
Oh, right into the armpit.
getting that power back is so crazy good.
Yeah. And here's the thing too, right? Same thing. This team, out of the 3 latest gears that have been the most important, overpowered super and the Astro harness, which we've said before, they are the archetypes for the ideal gear for the basic damage dealer and the tank, and we're rocking a team without either one of them.
Yeah.
Because Tantu Totem is that much more important.
Let's
Oh,
get
okay. So
some.
this is going to be hard
Ooh.
because the special 2s are going to be unblockable because of Arkham Harley Quinn. Arkham Origins Deathstroke is going to come in with 2 bars because he's got both Tantu Totem, I think I saw that, and Master's Death card. And unless we do something, so we're in the middle of an animation for a special when he tags in, he won't get his full second bar. Because we will, when you're finishing up your special, you're immune to those kind of effects, right?
Yeah.
Temporarily. All right, so let's block it and reflect some of it to him. There we go. Did he take more damage than we did? He did. Right, because that was Static's ability, the charged disc ability.
Yeah.
So that was perfect.
And then get him.
Now we get him because we wanted to see how we get the
Bang.
boost right away.
Yeah. Oh. There we go.
I love that little bit of...
Oh, we don't even get to see taking any basic damage. Oh, crap. And that special damage, our
Yep. Which we have nothing.
Our
No protection.
greatest
See, the
weakness.
unblockable second.
oh gosh.
Right, because that was Tantu Totem, right? Because he got all his power back after knocking us out.
Ooh, goodness gracious.
But he's going to be tagging out again, which is going to be a problem. Tagging in again with another 2 bars.
Get him. Wait, did we get power back for that? It didn't look like we did.
Well, we didn't knock him out.
Yeah, but he resurrected.
Oh, that one, that's true. That one didn't count. All right, perfect.
We'll have to. Oh man, see, I really want to review the footage now, because I don't think we did for that, right?
Yeah. Maybe not.
Weird.
That's interesting.
So does that mean that the resurrection 4th row gear doesn't give it to us, but all other resurrects do? What resurrects do and don't?
Yeah.
We have to check because I'm pretty sure we didn't get power back for that one, right?
Yeah.
Because you had two special.
Or
2
but
bars.
No, but then when I did the second special one, I still had 1 bar left, right? So it's just that I triggered it so fast that the second bar didn't show.
But after the second special, you killed him, and then you still had 1 bar left, right?
Because I didn't know this. Well, we'll have to go back, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times what I do is I'll try to hit the special 1 button fast enough.
Yeah.
Even before the animation for the second bar comes back or whatever.
Yeah, we have to review that footage.
All right.
For sure.
Yeah, no, I think what you said earlier was spot on. Like, I love how Injustice can still surprise us, but not like in a little finicky kind of way where it's this number is a little bit off or something, but like
Yeah, it
fundamentally
seems pretty consistent. Yeah.
like a way that affects how you play it. I don't think we can answer that.
Yeah.
All right, so let's do the special to drain him.
There we go.
And it's not so much a drain because he didn't have that much power, but it was really to buy us the time because they come in so fast. Oh, another! I love this. That was sweet.
Yeah.
Oh. I like when they have such a nice pose right at the moment where we're doing the mini game.
Yeah.
And they're frozen. It's like a John Woo action movie like The Matrix or something, right? Where it's just,
You know what's coming.
yes, and it slows it down, and it's the action and the violence, and it's about to happen. All right. That was sweet. And we were just talking about it. That whole thing where you time it just right and you do special as he's tagging in.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're going to look at the revives again. All right, so we'll have another team full of revives.
Oh, a lot of.
Oh, she's got...
Oh.
Yeah, she'll have an extra one from the 4th Real Gear set.
Yeah.
So gotta pay attention. I don't know that I want to leave her in to eat damage when she needs to be out, but in case we don't get the power back, right?
Yeah, we'll play this however we do. Play it the way you normally do, and we'll just see if it's
Well, I like to soften them up just a little bit to make sure that they get knocked out, right?
Yeah.
But here we can at least show how good Nightwing is, but he hasn't taken any hits yet.
Yeah, he's just taking that.
Oh, that
Little.
was sweet.
Okay, let's see.
There's one. Hey, how come that didn't count? I didn't get. I was blocking that, and I didn't get my. How come she's unblocked? Is it that my block is releasing, or that?
There's 2. Well, there's 3, I guess.
Oh,
Damn
I've
it.
lost more than half my health, and I haven't had a chance to do anything yet.
Yeah.
And he's gonna. There's a chance he does a special if I don't time it right. Oh, I need out. Yeah.
Ouch.
Sometimes I forget about Enchantress. I can't remember. Did he have his Martian's garb, and that's why he's unblockable? I hate that. I hate fighting unblockable hits. I think the AI gets a better percentage of unblockable than we do. See, I didn't get my passive didn't engage for that.
Yeah.
I wonder if it can't be because it
Resurrect.
normally hits for.
Wait, you didn't get power back there
Nope.
on that resurrect. So that was the 4th World Gear resurrect.
It could have been hers. I don't know which one counts first. Which one?
No,
triggers
I
first?
think that was there was a yellow particle effects underneath it. Right? Isn't that 4th World Gear? Like the shining like particles from
I
underneath.
wish I paid attention more.
The visuals are so hard
Yeah.
to just know for sure.
Well, at least we got it on video. We can always slow it down and do it again if we want.
Yeah, that resurrect didn't have the yellow particles. I think that was the 4th World Gear. So I think the 4th World Gear resurrect does not trigger Tantu Totem.
Okay. So let's drain her power so that she's not going to hit us with it. And then we've got... Alright, so let's see.
Yeah, Necrotic Life Force, that was
Oh,
the
it came
other
back.
resurrect.
We got it. Power back. Yep. We did
Okay,
get
so
our power back.
perfect. Now we know... Okay, we learned something new just by
Yes.
watching the footage. This
So
was...
I suspect then Containment Doomsday will be very similar. If not the same.
Yeah. We should... Can we mirror match that, maybe?
Maybe we could try it.
Figure it out?
Maybe
Who
not
knows?
today, but...
Yeah. Interesting. That's really interesting. So
Yeah.
then Containment Suit Doomsday might be countered by the Tantu Totem, but to be fair, Containment Suit Doomsday probably isn't going to be encountering a ton.
Right. Not unless you really fully promote them.
Yeah.
This is sort of the biggest argument against Breakthrough being good. Because, alright, so you got some superpowered guys, but it means that you're facing a lot of really funky teams that are going to be really difficult.
Yeah, your character... Your team is worth upgrading up until the point you reach 5,000 battle points.
Yeah.
And otherwise it's worth upgrading if you're already near the top, because that way you can be in more bonus battle. You can be in more battle like 7s.
Right.
If you're at the top anyways, fully upgrading health, damage, and everything. If you're the highest stat character, best energy in the game,
Yeah.
that means that you're not fighting anybody better than you.
So-
So other than that,
Killer Frost I hate, mainly because she dampens her power, but she's also got Claw of Horror, so it's going to mean that we're going to tag out a bit more than I'd like. And she's going to, I believe she had some, I can't remember what her other gear was, actually. I think she's going to drop in with at least 1 bar of power when she comes in, so it's going to be a bit of a pain to deal with her. So make sure she's soft enough, and then when Wonder Woman comes in, she'll have a full 2 bars more.
Oh, there we go. Easy. There's all the blocks. And there's the dead. Block, block, block.
Right, and that did not give us our power back.
Oh.
Ooh, I hate when I can't tell whether I touched it by accident or whether because as the device overheats that it'll just trigger that.
And then just any hits. Take her out. And no health left.
Oh, timing.
That's okay.
Yeah, we got
Basic
less.
damage, barely any.
And that was enough. That was
Swap
Master's
in.
Death card,
Yeah.
knocking her out. All right.
I like that the Master's Death card can actually knock out. That it's
Right, unlike, say, Cassandra King Batgirls or Claw of Horus is 10%.
yeah.
Because Cassandra King Batgirls, what, like 25%?
25% of remaining though.
And that was it.
There we
That
go.
was fast.
Yeah. Yes, some quick and efficient and fun battles,
Yes.
I would say. And we learned something.
So
Hopefully
as-
you guys learned something too.
As good as gold.
Yeah. So there we go. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
Komoda.